Happy birthday, Anna! I love you! Welcome to being 21 and legal everywhere! Yay! Okay.
Happy birthday, Anna!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Anna.
Happy birthday, Anna!
Happy birthday, Anna!
Hi, Anna. Happy birthday. I love you.
Happy birthday, Anna.
Happy birthday, Anna.
Hi, Anna. Happy birthday. I'm in an airport. I did this last minute. Really hope you have a great day.
First memory. I think my first memory of you that's really clear was from the fall GCM retreat, the first year when we went to that organic farm and played Giant Dutch Blitz, and you were my teammate, and it was freezing cold, but we had a great time.
The next question is, how did we meet? And okay, technically we met at Inroads in first year, but because I thought you had friends and you thought I had friends, we technically didn't speak to each other. So let's not count that. What I count is when I met you at that water fountain in Lennox-Addington in residence. And we just started talking about Dr. Walsh and our classes, and we really hit it off. And thank God I went to that water fountain at that time, because I never went prior to that, and I never went after that. So if it hadn't been then, maybe I wouldn't have met you, and I can't imagine my life without you.
My first memory of you is from the first event that I ever attended when I started with GCM, and that was the year-end party that we had in April 2017 at Ignatius. I remember playing, I think, games with you, and I remember, just getting to know you a tiny little bit there. At that point, I think everybody was kind of all mixed together, but I was really excited to get to know you better, as we have over the last couple years.
Obviously, our first memory of each other is going to be the same. So yes, it is on Wraithby Porch when we went for that hike in the Arboretum, and then it was Aurelia, meet Aurelia, and then we were super shocked that we had never met each other before. But obviously, if we hadn't met each other then, I wouldn't be living with you, and it wouldn't be the same as it is today. So I'm very glad that that happened.
The first time I remember meeting you, you were at our house when we were hosting ECM and GCM Welcome Back Barbecue, and I remember you showed a lot of interest in Mario Kart, and that was the beginning of a great friendship between you and Owen and Lucy, and it warmed my heart.
The first time I met Anna was probably at community dinner, and I think Connor had introduced us, and I just remember thinking, that's a nice kid, I'd like to get to know her.
My first memory of meeting Anna was when we were studying for the Bio 1090 midterm, and even though that wasn't a fun time, it was still really good to get to know her, and we had a good time.
I can't remember exactly when I first met Anna, but I remember noticing early on how wonderful her laugh is. It has the ability to make everybody in the room smile.
My first memory of us was probably when we were studying for Bio 1080, and that's when the majority of us met in our study group, all thanks to Jaleesa. I also remember us walking in the halls of LA, being all awkward, but I'm glad we lived together because we ended up turning into really good friends.
Anna were an animal, she would be a penguin who slips and slides around because she's so good on the ice.
I think if Anna was an animal, she would be a dog, specifically a golden retriever, because she is very friendly and outgoing.
Anna, if you were an animal, I think you would be a puppy. And I say that not only because you love puppies and dogs, but also because you are energetic and curious and kind and really bright. You have a really teachable spirit. You love to learn. And you brighten my day every time I see you, which is what puppies do for everybody.
If you were an animal, what would you be? I had a hard time with this one, but I kind of want to say maybe a lemur, because they're fun and social and intelligent and also pretty cute.
If Anna were an animal, she would definitely be a cat, and probably what I refer to as a kitten in the sun. a cat who lounges and sleeps in the sunshine. That's Anna.
Anna as an animal. I actually thought really hard about this one. I looked up animals and trying to see like what kind of traits are similar to you. I chose a cat in the end because I knew it would make you happy because obviously you are a lover of cats. So I chose cat because you love milk for some inexplicable reason. And then also I feel like you're super cute and cuddly and friendly when you want to be. So it's very cat-like. And I mean that in a good way.
I had a really hard time with this question, but I think you would be a German Shepherd because you're smart, you're beautiful, and you're loyal, and you're super helpful. Just like a German Shepherd.
If you were an animal, I had trouble with this one. At first, I think of you as a dad, and then when I thought of his dad as an animal, I thought of a seahorse. But I was like, I'm not like a seahorse. So then I was also thinking, but you're like a Canadian dad, and when I think of Canada, I think of beavers and like bears, but I think Tom is more of a bear, a friendly bear. And then I was thinking, you're like a border collie, and the border collie settled with me. You like herd us around, you show us the right way to go, you take care of us, and border collies have really nice hair, and you have really nice hair, so there we go.
Favorite memories? Connor, you and your tough questions. I can't pick one, so I made a list. GCM retreats. We always get into shenanigans and always get into deep chats, and I'm so grateful for getting to spend little weekends with you and with our other friends. Now, off of that, anytime you've been in my room having a deep chat late at night, I love when you come and get cozy in my bed with me and we just talk into the wee hours. I love how generous you are with your car and you take us on cookie runs and pick us up from class, and you always play the best music in your car. It's been so great getting to see that side of you. And girl, you working that stick. You are so good at driving. Please stop apologizing.
Favorite memory of being with Anna is when we went to Blue Mountain with the rest of our roommates.
One of my favorite stories of Anna's is very recently at a women's group. I hope it's okay to disclose this. When someone had she told a story about someone referring to their genitals, their vagina, vulva, as their front butt. And I can't help but laugh every time I think of that. So thank you, Anna.
One of my favorite memories of Anna is how grateful she was to receive a care box from the Ladies of Forest at the time. Even when Anna was upset, she was never afraid to show how grateful she was, and that's something that I really appreciate about her.
My favorite story, oh, that's another impossible question. I was thinking about this one too. I think I've been thinking a lot about the summertime because summer's now over. And so, not last summer, but the summer before, when Hanlon and I went to your cottage for that weekend. And we just like hung out the whole time, and we went on the lake, and that's when you wore your hat backwards, and then we said that you look like the classic butch lesbian, and you're being all cool because you were driving the boat, and it was awesome. And then, you know, we got really drunk, obviously, and you and Hanlon did those cold shots, and it did not go well at all, and it was just, it was such a good time. I really treasured our deep conversations that weekend. And yeah, that was such a great weekend.
I guess it was technically last fall semester where you, Hanlon, and I watched High School Musical 3 late at night, and we had to be really quiet to not wake up Mac and Taylor, so we did the whole movie silent, dancing and singing. That was really fun. And then some throwbacks to first year when we ordered pizza at Paso Bio. That was really cute, and we should do that again. And the time that you thought K-pop was kids bop. Girl, I love when you do little funny misnomers like that. It's so endearing.
My favorite memories of us would be, well, a fun one with all of us would be when we went to Collingwood, and We got to meet a certain Anna that only comes out when she's been drinking, so that was fun. But my most recent favorite memories would be like our bathroom times in the morning and at night, and when I came and stayed over at Highland recently, and we were hanging out in the washroom talking before bed, and then I said goodnight, and you said, "Oh, I miss our bathroom chats," and you said you missed me, so that's a really fond memory. Yeah.
One time Anna was watching me and Owen, and we went to the park by our house. We got slushies, and then we came to the park to play grounders, and we played for a while, and we went home.
Noise.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So you
I was thinking about this for a while, and one of the things that came to mind was that evening in first year when I met up with you and Taylor outside of your residence room, and then we walked over to the forest place for their Christmas party, and we had a pretty great time, and then we walked back in the dark in the snow, and it was super cold, and I just remember having some really good conversations, and it was a lot of fun.
My favorite story of you, Anna, is more of a long-term journey that we've walked together. So my favorite memory or story of you is still going on. It's the way that you have such a willingness to really deeply engage with your emotions. I think of this especially after Jamie's betrayals and abuses. You really deeply engage with your feelings, with both positive and negative ones. And also don't get stuck there. You don't allow yourself to get stuck in that. And you've really modeled courage and wrestling with paradox and with anger, and also not letting anybody take your joy, not letting anybody change who you are. It's been a great joy as you are now an intern, and as you've always been helping with GCM, to be able to wrestle with you and to wonder together, to be curious, to lament, and then to create opportunities for community and for others to experience what you have with GCM and elsewhere. So I am really excited to see how God will continue to use you. It's been a joy to undertake the daily examine with you and the other interns as we hear where God's at work in your life. And it's a great joy to journey with you as you model for me too what courage looks like, and as I see you especially growing in confidence in who you are made to be and in the call that God has on your life in the future.
One word to describe Anna is generous.
One word to describe you: awesome. Just all around awesome.
And one word to describe Anna is
Awesome!
One word to describe you would be courageous. And I say that because you have always been one to be very vulnerable around the people you love. And you wear your heart on your sleeve, but I actually find that a really attractive and admirable trait, because it's something I struggle with, but you always are confident and calm in your emotions. And you're not afraid to be who you are and express that in front of other people, and I think that's wonderful.
I can't pick one word to describe Anna, but for me it's between caring and perseverance. Anna has persevered through so much and has always looked out for other people no matter what's going on in her life. It's one of the many wonderful things about her.
If I had to choose one word to describe you, Anna, I think it would be tenacious. Which might sound, I hope that doesn't sound like a negative word. I think of it as a very positive word, because you are determined and you work really, really hard, and you are determined and tenacious about the goals that you've set, and especially about the people in your life. You are so loyal and so committed to the people who you love. So the one word, if I had to choose one, all of those words encompass you, but if I had to choose one, it would be tenacious.
My one word to describe Anna is candid. You can ask me about that sometime.
And then if I had to use one word to describe you, I would describe you as caring. That's the thing that comes to my mind. You're always trying to take care of everyone, and you think of everyone's feelings. You put everyone first. definitely caring. Anyway,
Anna, in one word, super tough, because you're joyful, and you're energetic, and you're bubbly, and I'm cheating. So intelligent. Because not only are you incredibly smart and talented in the work that you produce and in the goals that you're trying to achieve, you are so aware and caring to the people around you. Your emotional intelligence is honestly off the charts, and I am so grateful to have a friend in my life like you, because you teach me how to be a better person and how to love other people better. So thank you for loving me and loving the people around us, and for bringing me into great communities and spaces where I feel safe and loved, because you are always there to welcome me and everybody else.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Anna!
Love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Love you lots. Happy birthday.
Thank you for being you. I'm so excited to celebrate you on your special day. Happy birthday. Love you always. Bye.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Anna.
Happy birthday, Anna.
I love you. Happy birthday.
love you, Anna. Have a good birthday.